So today I just watched a video where a guy is sharing about the rules on how to deal with negative people. And one of those rules is to let results show or let results speak louder, right? But before we dive into that, let's give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, and let's meditate on that topic, right? I guess it's very important. In this walk, we will encounter a lot of that. And it's very, very crucial to have your circle clean or to have your circle always checked. Why? Because that's where Satan can also dwell, right? We are still in the flesh. Some of us are still in the flesh, right? That includes me. So that's why we need to do a daily check or a daily cleaning of ourselves, right? By diving in always with the Word. And with the Word, we may be able to always clean it and have it. Well, when you are cleaning something, it clears out every day, right? And once you have clarity, you can then easily do what you need to do. And one of the things that you have to do when dealing with negative people is to always have a clear view, right? Because you have a problem, and when you have a problem, you need to have a clear vision as much as possible, right? And as I was talking about the results, right? Whatever it is that you are doing, right? Business, whatever it is, always let the results speak louder, right? And that takes skill. So therefore, you need skill, right? You need to improve your skills, right? So that in times of those negative people pulling you down, you can just show the skills that you have, right? And let the skills do the talking till they get tired of your power, right? Actually, they will gather together against you, and that just shows how strong you are, right? They're grouping together just for you. So right, that in itself is enough to know that you are strong, right? Plus you have the sight of the Most High, so there's really not much to worry about as long as you are doing your diligence every day, your responsibility, your daily cleaning of your mind, right? You reason, you share with brothers what you are going through, right? The stuff that you consume. It's very important to share, right? So that you can always have a clear mind. And then afterwards, get back to your skills that you are trying to build. A skill, a habit, or a business, right? That though may not be idle. We can't be idle in this walk because negative people will always bring you down, right? Let's get some scriptures. This is Sirach chapter 33 and verse 27. Send him to labor, that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil. Right? You always recall something from the past. Right? That's why when you recall something from the past, it adds some sort of negativity or some sort of a sense of hatred, right? And you don't want to get back from the past. That's why you must have something in the present. Therefore, do something or get busy with something, right? You must know first your purpose, right? And one way to do that is to just keep the commandments, and the Most High, through Christ, will show you a path or a way for you to just get busy with something, right? Or get diligent with something, right? Don't look for something that you are trying to look, but pray for it. Pray to the Most High that may He bless you with something that you can get busy, right? But of course, it starts with keeping the commandments and faith in Yahweh. Matthew 10 and verse 39, He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. When we lose life, we are keeping the commandments, right? Because we are not seeking the pleasures of the flesh, right? The pleasures of flesh is what? Sin, right? And when you stop sinning, you feel like you're losing your life because cutting the um, you're cutting the dopamine from doing sin, right? And that feels like you are losing your life. But when you lose your life for the sake of Yahweh Shai, right, you will find it, right? You will find what you need to find. And you will find what you need to do, right? Just don't be, just let your eyes be single. Matthew chapter 6 verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light, right? Focus on one thing at a time, right? If you're focusing on one thing at a time, you can take care of that. It's because it's hard to take care of something when you're being too covetous. And to be covetous is um, to be covetous is to be doing, what the flesh wants, right? And let's get a verse for that. Let's start at verse 25. Proverbs 21 verse 25. The desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hands refuse to labor. Verse 26. He coveteth greedily all day long. Remember when you are doom scrolling, right? It's the same thing, right? You want this, you want what you see, and that's why you consume a lot. But Yahweh Shai said, let your eyes be single, right? One at a time, right? He coveted greedily all day long, but the righteous give it and spare it not, right? So when the Most High gives you something, just embrace that, right? And take care of that, and don't let it burn upon your lust, or don't let it go to waste, right? So whatever it is that you've been blessed, take care of it, right? Right now, I've been blessed with a job that is, something that I really do enjoy despite the challenges, right? And that's something that we can pray. And one of those things is to be one thing that I've been blessed with is to be a food delivery, because I love bike, and as much as possible I want to clean my bike every day so that it gets taken care of, so that my job is with quality, and that's something that we want to do, right? Because the Most High blessed us with something, we must therefore what? Take care of it. And it does take a lot of self-examination, observation of oneself, right? And the Most High will bless you with a lot, but we must be sincere and open to improvement, right? So that's the daily meds for today, right? We have to get busy with something so that negative people will stay away from you, right? A diligent man will be with a will be with a let's actually look for that verse. Proverbs 22 and verse 29. He is though a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men, right? Just keep doing what you are doing, right? Get busy with it. Don't think about, negative people feeds on your energy, right? And if you show them an energy of getting not affected, they will not, they will lose their interest to you, right? Because the more they waste their time on you, the more you are using your energy for your business, for your skill, right? And you will then be surrounded with kings, right? Or good people, right? And not before mean men, right? Just let them laugh, let them do what they think, right? Pray for a temperate or for a peaceful mind so that in times of those negative um, interactions, right, you are composed, right? So all praises to the Most High for this meditation and for this beautiful weather that we have right now, because we are able to we are able to do this, right? We are able to withstand the laziness of this world and the negativity of this world, right? Because he that endureth to the end shall be what? Shall be saved, right? And one of the things to be saved is to keep the commandments, and then you can just stay composed, because once you are more composed, you are more able to withstand those negativities, right? All praises to the Most High. How about Hashem? How Shai?